All right, thank you guys, and we are going to take our own look at this matchup we have here in the Rudy Mariusa Fieldhouse, Waynesburg versus W&J. So Waynesburg and W&J have the number 1 and number 2 rebounding offenses in the PAC. W&J at 38.4 points and Waynesburg at 37.8 points. Not really a stat that's common that you look at, but it's really important in a game whenever you rebound on the offensive boards and are able to put it back for points. So that's my key to the game for both of these teams. What do you have on this game, Alfonso?
Well, the last time these two teams met, Waynesburg got the 100 to 84.
And as you mentioned, Zach Bell, he's averaging 19.3 points per game in the PAC, which is tops of all players. So he's very potent on offense. And also his brother Nate is on the team, so look for him to be a part of the offense as well. And for Waynesburg, you have to look out for Jason Probst. He's having a breakout season here in his sophomore campaign, averaging 13.2 points per game and 7.2 rebounds. So he has really had his coming out party here in this season. And I'm looking forward to this game. I'm not sure if Waynesburg is going to be able to pick up the victory. I'm going to have to go with W&J in this to take the sweep for the night.
Yeah, I'm going to have to say the same thing. Washington and Jefferson just too good. Zach Bell, he is too unstoppable.
Now, this Thomas More offense, like the women's offense, very potent, and the men's are ranked number 2, scoring 77 points a game. I would look for DeCarlo Hayes, who is averaging 11.7 points per game, and his free throw percentage is 77%, a good percentage for him. And Geneva is number 4 in block shots with 2.9. Not really a stat you look at, but it could be important in the game with such a high-powered offense of Thomas More taking a lot of shots. And as you mentioned, Matt Lorello, he's averaging 19.7 points per game, tops in the PAC. His field goal percentage is an unheard of 63%. So when he is shooting the ball, it is more than likely going to go in the hoop. That is just an incredible percentage.
Yes, and one stat I'm going to look at, which I think this game will be an absolute blowout. Thomas More sitting in first place in the conference.
The defeat of Bethany by Waynesburg, they have really been on a hot streak and playing some great basketball. And as you mentioned, one of those players to look out for in that triple-headed monster of Bethany offense, Nick Wolcott's averaging 13.6 points per game and 3.5 steals per game. The Bethany team is really big on steals, and that is one of the keys to their game and how they are able to score on offense is get steals on defense. And for Westminster, you have to look at Doug Smith. He's averaging 16.8 points per game, and in one game last week, he had 24 points in the first half alone. So Doug Smith really is the heart and soul of that Westminster team. And I do expect Bethany to win the game despite the play of Doug Smith.